name's Emma, and today we're going to talk about the Ayurvedic dosha Pitta. So within Ayurveda there are three primary mind-body types, and these are Vata, governed by air and ether, Kapha, governed by earth and water, and Pitta, governed by water and fire. So we have all these three energies or doshas within us, but some of us have them in varying amounts. So if you could perhaps be described as a fiery, passionate kind of person who loves getting things done, loves the heat in terms of food, spices, weather, then maybe you could be described as being a Pitta type person. So again, we have all these three energies in us, and when that Pitta energy is working really, really well in a balanced state, we might feel like we can think clearly, logically, we might feel driven, we may feel passionate, we might feel like we are really kind of eager to be active in a really positive way. We might feel like we are digesting things really well because that element of fire is working well inside of us. But when this Pitta dosha gets excessive, when it gets too much, when we have too much of this fire element within us, we can really start to feel it physically and emotionally as well. So physically, we can feel when the Pitta dosha is in excess within us, if we're starting to get heartburn, acid reflux, if we're getting skin issues like eczema and rashes, types of acne as well. Emotionally, we can feel when we have a Pitta imbalance, when we're feeling irritable, angry, frustrated, and if we're starting to feel like we're putting ourselves under too much pressure as well, that's a very kind of sign that there's a lot of Pitta energy within you. So one of the most important things about really looking after and balancing the Pitta dosha within us is that if that Pitta energy, that fire, that heat gets too much, we can get burnout. Okay, so really kind of taking care and keeping this Pitta energy in balance can mean we are really productive, really passionate, we can get things done without burning out. So one of the things we can do to keep this Pitta energy in balance is to literally chill out, is to calm ourselves down. So we can do that with the breath. So a lot of pranayama practices, so breathing techniques, are to help calm that kind of fiery energy within us. And one technique is just to literally breathe slowly and calmly and deeply through the nose. So maybe practicing box breathing or samavriti, so it's a slow breath in, and then for an equal amount of time it's a slow breath out. And just doing that can really help prevent this build-up of kind of fire and heat in the body. Another pranayama technique we can use is called Shitali breath, and this is really, really good for cooling the body down physically as well as emotionally. So all you would do for that is stick your tongue out and curl your tongue if you can. Okay, if you can't, you can just stick your tongue out. So from there, all we're going to do is start to suck the air in through the tongue like a straw. Hold the breath in for a moment and then breathe out through the nose. And this is a really, really effective way of cooling the body down physically and emotionally. So maybe give it a little try. I'm going to stick the tongue out, suck the air in, hold, and then exhale. So giving that one more time and seeing how that feels for yourself. So breathing in, so that can really, really help to create a sense of calmness in the body, especially if you feel like you're being quite reactive at the moment. If you feel those reactions coming up, if you're getting a little bit irritable, just allow yourself to maybe pause for a moment, take that breath, and then consciously make a decision as to maybe how you want to act after that. Another thing we can do is to try switching up the foods and spices that we're using. So if you are a Pitta type person, it's quite likely that maybe you really, really like hot, spicy, stimulating foods. Maybe you like chilies or pepper or stimulating foods like coffee and things like that. vinegars, acidic things. So, of course, Pitta type people are probably going to like that. And if you're noticing that you've got a lot of heat and fire energy in you, it's worth thinking about cutting down on those things and opting for the opposite quality. So what cooling, calming foods and herbs can you bring into your meals? So cooling things are what we might even just think as cooling, like coconut, cucumber, cardamom, bananas as well can be quite cooling. Mint, herbs like dill and fennel, a lot of the ones that are growing right now in spring actually are really kind of cooling for the body. So kind of anything that helps you to feel calm and relaxed as well. One more thing we can do that is really, really simple to think about is the colours that are around us. So naturally you might think that reds, oranges, bright yellow, bright pink, they're all really stimulating, Pitta enhancing colours. So if you feel like you need some stimulation and you need to really kind of get things done, they're good colours to have around you. But if you're feeling this excess heat and irritability and too much Pitta within you, try thinking about the opposite qualities and colours you can bring in. So maybe thinking about bringing some calming blues, greens, white around you. So maybe kind of noticing how you feel now and taking a look at the room around you. Are there a lot of colours that are going to kind of stimulate and raise up that heat and that fire in your body? Or are there a lot of colours that are going to calm and cool things down? And maybe just making a conscious decision of kind of what you surround yourself with and how you want to feel. So 3 really simple little techniques we can use to balance the Pitta Dosha, and maybe going to give them a try and let us know how you feel. Okay, so stay well. Namaste.